Hi, I'm Mary and welcome back to my channel. And tonight I have part one of my February haul video, and it will include stuff from Midas Cosmetics, let's see, Nomad Cosmetics, Give Me Glow, and a small Sephora order. So if you're interested in any of that, stay tuned for the video. But first, today on my eyes I am using the Nomad Cartagena Magica palette, and looks like this. So I primarily played with like the reds, the orange, the yellows, and then one pink key shade with a like sort of the most beigey sort of one for a base. But really I love this palette. I'm happy I have it. The one thing I'd say is I wish it had a slightly darker color to deepen things up a little bit and give it a little bit more depth, but I really do love this palette, so I'm happy to have this. And so with that, I will go ahead and show you what I have. So I stuck everything in just a BoxyCharm box just so that I could have somewhere to store it while I was waiting for everything to get in. But okay, let's go ahead and we'll start with the Nomad palettes that I picked up since I was just talking about Nomad. And so all orders come with a nice little postcard. So mine came with the new Shanghai palette postcard because that's one of the palettes I picked up. But let's see, we'll go ahead and grab all of these palettes out first. And okay, so let's see, and we'll go ahead and swatch all these too. So this is going to be a pretty long video, and I'm sorry about that, but I don't know, the longer form seems to work better for me. So first I have the relatively new Nomad Iceland Fire and Ice palette. And there's the outer packaging, and while I'm opening this, let's see, there's a little story on the back, and it says, forged by Mother Earth's might, the Nordic island nation of Iceland has jaw-dropping, beautiful, and quirky cultural dancing northern lights during long winter nights create the perfect environment for the Icelandic folklore to flourish. So be on the lookout, as you just never know where the Hodefolk, elves, and other hidden people might pop up. So here is the outer cover, and then on the back is just a black back. And then let's see, it has one of these. And then there's the palette. I'm sorry if you can see what I have on TV, but there we go. So I will just quickly go ahead and swatch this. Let's see, so there's that whole palette starting from up here all the way to here. I actually really like the palette, and I really like the color story. I was a little scared because I'm not huge into like blue and green, and that's a good portion of what this palette is, but I actually think it will be really nice, and it'll be fun to play with something that I don't always play with. And I really like the format, or the formula of these palettes. So that's Iceland Fire and Ice. And then next one I have in the same format is the Nomad Marrakesh Medina palette. So as I open it, I'm just going to read the little story, and it says, the Marrakesh Medina is something of another world, evocative, colorful, and mysterious. within its intense walls, there are moments of deep beauty and rich treasures, but they are unexpected and lie hidden, waiting to be discovered. So here's the packaging to this, and there's one of those. And then there is the color story. So this is a much more neutral palette, and it's part of why I like it, but it does have some pops of color. So like right in here and over here. So that's really nice. So we'll go ahead and quickly swatch this one. I'm not sure how quickly it'll be, but I will swatch it. Okay, so there's this full palette. Starting right there and going all the way down to there. So yeah, I really like this palette too. Again, as I said, it's a little more neutral, but it does definitely have some pops of color, so that's really nice. Like the color story, and can't wait to play with it as well. So there it is again. That's what this one looks like. So let's see, next I have the Orient Express Golden Age of Travel palette, and let's see, it says, be swept away by dazzling splendor on a grand tour through Europe, aboard natural vintage luxury is all around. Historic carriages with elegant cabins meticulously restored with rich craftsmanship and Art Deco details, while outside the splendor of passing scenery unfolds. As night descends, roaring 20s are in full swing in the glorious bar car. Drinks flowing, flapper dresses swinging, and the resident pianist playing. For a moment, you forget what era you are in. This is the golden age of travel. So, here's this package. I love the cover, and it's like squishy too. That's really nice. It's nice and soft, and so it's really nice. Yeah. And then comes with one of these. And then let's see. So there is that color story as well. So once again, this is pretty neutral with some pops of color, but I will go ahead and swatch this. Yeah, there is the whole palette. Yeah, I really like these colors too, and I really like the formula. Some really nice interesting textures and colors, so looking forward to playing with this one for sure as well. Shanghai Yin Yang palette. So here's the box, and let's see, we'll just read about this. It says, Shanghai is a city that embodies one of China's most ancient philosophies, the dualism of yin and yang, or yin yang. Seemingly opposite yet complementary forces that create completeness come to life in this megapolis. Shanghai seeks the future without forgetting the past. West of the central Huangpu River is historic Shanghai with pagoda temples and 1920s European architecture from the time when the city was known as Paris of the East. On the east bank is the future of Shanghai with neon lights, looming skyscrapers, and focus on what's to come. Taipei, the avant-garde East meets West culture of this marvelous city, is a symbol of diversity and inclusiveness with acceptance of both Chinese and foreign cultures. The contrary yet inseparable yin yang. So here is the packaging, and then this one opens actually from the side. So it looks like. There we go. That. And yeah, I will go ahead and swatch this one. So there's the whole Shanghai palette. I really enjoy this too. I like how it has sort of, on one side it is sort of the matte neutrals that are like much more like softer colors, and then vibrant shimmers on the other, and then inside of like the matte. So then I also like how inside of like the matte circle there's the white shimmer, and then inside the shimmer circle there's the black matte. So I really like the way that is set up too. I actually like this cover closing too. I think that this palette was really well designed, and I can't wait to use this. And this is actually the reason that I placed a Nomad order for the 4 palettes that I got. So really happy with the Nomad piece. And let me quickly put this away and see if I get off the swatches, and we will move into the next segment. And then next we have another palette. We have the Gimme Glow Vivid Rose palette. So I saw several of my favorite YouTube channels trying this out, and decided that I had to have it, especially Karen Harris. So let's see, here's the packaging. And see, this I probably won't keep the external box, but let's see. And then let's see, there is the palette, and I will go ahead and swatch this for you. I love the big pan sizes. They're like the same size that like the bigger Juvia's Place pans are. So that's actually really nice. So here's the full palette here. So it's a 10 pan, and I really like the 3 shimmer shades. They're really sweet. So the shimmer shades are that one, this one, and this one. So I really like all of those, and they're really nice shadows, and I'm super happy that I picked up this as well. So this is the Vivid Rose by Gimme Glow, and let's see, there we go. That is what it looks like. And so the next thing I got was the mystery box from Midas Cosmetics. I got the Valentine's Day mystery box. Oh yeah, I forgot, I also got a small Target order as well, so I'll show you that in this video as well. But let's go ahead and do the Midas order. And let's see. So the first thing we got were 3 brushes. This is the Valentine's Day mystery box. So the first thing I got was 3 brushes. So I got the Sculpt 1126 brush, the Set 1130 brush, and the Bronze 1126 brush. So yeah, got a nice little face brush set here. And then got 4 lip glosses. Unfortunately, when I looked at these, 2 of them are the same, so I only got 3. So I'll be giving this to a friend who I already asked if they wanted it from work. But so I won't open that one, but let's see, we'll open these 3. So this first one is the duplicate. This is Meringue. I don't know, something, or meringue, I'm not sure which. But in any case, it is a white shimmery gloss. And let's see. Just quickly get this off, at least as much as I can before it stains too badly. And so I'll go ahead and see what this looks like. Such a nice thick gloss, and it is right there. It's just a nice gloss with a bit of glitter. And so this is the icing gloss. And then the next one I got is in strawberry. And sorry, it is this sort of pink glittery shade. And they all smell like vanilla, I think. It too is really sticky and thick, but it is right there. There you go. So that's the white glittery, and that's the pink glittery. And then finally we got classic. And classic is just a clear gloss. We'll go ahead and swatch it to see if it's just as thick. Has the same smell. Yeah. And it's right here. And as you can see, it's truly just a clear gloss. So that's really nice. And then the next thing we got in the mystery box is this little beauty sponge by Midas. Pull it out. And it's a little hard, but it probably would expand pretty nice in water. And it's a nice marbly pink and white. And it says Midas right there. So that is really nice. Should go ahead and leave this in because I have several that I'm using. I don't want it to get dirty. And then have 2 sets of lashes. These are really wispy ones, and unfortunately it doesn't actually have a name on the back like this one does. And then this is a little less crazy and more wispy, and this is called Mariah. So yeah, these are really nice. Here, just so that you can see. Let's see. So here, without the glare, that's what the first set looks like. And then this is what Mariah looks like. And then we got 5 little glitter things as well. So let's see. This first one is called Forever, and it is like pink, white, and red little glitter. Not sure you can see, and I'm not sure I want to take off the lid. And that's what it looks like inside. And then, let's see, the next one is called Ruby, and it's just like red hearts. And there you go. as I get glitter all over the room. But then that is surprising. So here, if I'm not sure you can see those, but yeah, they're little red reflective hearts.
Let's see if I can get them back again. There we go. Did not wash them back in. But no doubt I have some all over the room.
And then the next one is called Icy, and it is just little white hearts. And having just gotten a whole bunch on the room, I am so not going to open this, but they are just little white hearts. And they're called Icy. And then this is called Savage, and these are little silver hearts. Clearly, this is a Valentine's Day box, so yeah. And then this is called Rose, and this is just a fine milled glitter. That's a rosy color. And then finally we got two little palettes. We got the Midas Artistry palette volume 1 and then volume 1.2. So I think one palette's slightly darker than the other. So I will just go ahead and swatch these two next to each other as soon as I get another things. And this is what one looks like.
Let's see over there. I'm going to try this. Okay. So that is what one of the two looks
like. And now we'll do the second. So this is what it looks like. And then take that out. And that is what this one looks like. So it's really similar. So that's why I want to swatch them next to each other so that you can see the difference.
I can see the difference too. So let's see.
Okay, so the bottom here is this one. So basically, this side's a little darker for deeper complexion facial people, and this one's a little lighter for lighter complexion people. And I think that's what they were saying about these two palettes, so that makes sense. We do the Target stuff that I got. So I have 4 of the blush and highlight set little things by duos by Elf. So I got the other 4 because I really liked those 4. So I decided to pick up these. And so we'll just quickly swatch all of these. So this is Spiced Apple. Looks like that. And let's see. Highlight. And so there's the highlight and the blush. And then let's see, we have pomegranate, and it looks like that. So here is highlight and blush. So it's the second set here. And the next one is watermelon. That's what watermelon looks like. And let's see, highlight and blush. So it's this third set here. And then we have the coconut. And it looks like this. And this is definitely the deepest. So there. And so it's these last two here. Yeah. So there are the 4 sets together. And so yeah, I really actually like those a lot as well. And I'm really happy that I picked up the rest of the set. And then I picked up 2 Winky Lux palettes. I picked up the Galaxy Kitten palette, which looks like that. We'll just quickly swatch it. And so there's that whole palette. So it's a nice gray, basically, palette, gray silver palette, cool tone palette. So I really enjoy that. Every girl's sort of goth sort of dream. And yeah, I definitely went through that phase as a teen. So yeah, that's really nice. And then again, let's see, that's what Galaxy Kitten palette looks like by Winky Lux. And then next we have the Fruity Kitten palette. And then there it is. So this is a super colorful one. So I'll go ahead and swatch this. So there is this palette. So I really like this, and I like the fact that it's so bright. And basically a rainbow palette. So yeah, that is really nice as well. So yeah, there's that. So then there, this is the Fruity Kitten palette. There we go. And then finally we have just a little Sephora order that I placed. So the 2 samples I got were the Murad Environmental Shield Vita C Eyes Dark Circle Corrector. And then the Glam Glow Youth Potion Rejuvenating Peptide Serum. And then I also picked up this Smashbox, the original Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer, a little sample, tiny sample of this. It's 0.25 fluid ounces or 7.1 mLs. And then the actual products I got were the Natasha and Amano Mini Love Palette. There's the packaging. And then that's what it looks like. So there are the shades, and I'll go ahead and quickly swatch these for you.
So let's see.
So that's what the palette looks like. It's those 5 shades right there. I really like it a lot. Yeah, it's a really nice companion to the mid-sized love palette that came out last Valentine's Day, which I have in my collection, but that's why I got this as a good little companion and or standalone small palette. So there's that. And then finally, to finish out this video, I got the Urban Decay Naked Wild West palette. So yeah, as soon as I saw this, I knew I had to have it because this is like my favorite color story, and I love the snake skin texture on the case. And then yeah, it's just your standard. It comes with the brush, and then we all know that that is what the palette looks like. So I'll go ahead and swatch this quickly, or not so quickly. So there's that palette right there. And I actually really like this color story too. I like how it's light on this side and then gets deeper as you go down. So yeah, again, that's what the palette looks like, and I really enjoy this palette. I really like the color story in this palette. So yeah, that's what I picked up the first half of February, and then the second half will probably be a video in early March once everything comes in. That will minimally include a Sigma order, BoxyCharm add-ons, or pop-up, I guess technically this month, and then ColourPop order. So yeah, I am glad that you have stuck around this long, and I know it will be compressed somewhat, but even so, have a good night, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!